bitch, I'm on my radar scanner. You know I'm cruising like Tom or Penelope. You know I gotta digest bad calories. Got me on the stove tip with the water whip. Pyrex vision, I can vision this. Fumes going up my nose and I ain't got no mask in here. Counting more money than I ever seen in years. Times 3, times 12, turn 4 into 6, serving hardball and softball condiments, hand-to-hand packages, moving with some savages. See, I really got it out the mud with them packages.
Whipping in the kitchen, mama used to do it, but I do it different, cause I need a bunch of blues in my mitten. Whipping in the kitchen, mama used to do it, but I do it different, cause I need a bunch of blues in my mitten. Whipping in the kitchen, mama used to do it, but I do it different, cause I need a bunch of blues in my mitten. Whipping in the kitchen, mama used to do it, but I do it different, cause I need a bunch of blues in my mitten.
Count that shit on the floor, stack that shit to the ceiling, scales, back to back, this shit look like reptilians. I just wanna get that money till that shit come millions. I be trapping like my pops, where you think I get this hustle from? These niggas, man, they don't want no bread, these niggas, man, they don't get no crumbs. I just wanna go so smart, these niggas wanna just act so dumb. I just wanna stack it up until I get 100 of them. I just wanna run it up, I think they wanna hustle from me. I just wanna do it how I do it, moving like maneuver, shooter on the roof, and please don't make me make that car to do you. I just wanna go get this money, you already know we do it old school with. I chop the top, boy, you gotta go medulla.
Whipping in the kitchen, mama used to do it, but I do it different, cause I need a bunch of blues in my mitten. Whipping in the kitchen, mama used to do it, but I do it different, cause I need a bunch of blues in my mitten. Whipping in the kitchen, mama used to do it, but I do it different, cause I need a bunch of blues in my mitten. Whipping in the kitchen, mama used to do it, but I do it different, cause I need a bunch of blues in my mitten.
We need that money in that pot. Them blues, we need them blues in the pot. Yes, we need them blues. What's going on? What's going on, baby? Go ahead.
What's up with all my peoples? What's up with all my peoples? Welcome to another episode of Day to Day. Let's talk about it Fridays. Well, you got me, King David,
And of course,
man. Sandbox days. You know what I mean? We go all the way back to them days.
we got Dani on here more than the pussy. More than the pussy. Yeah.
Yeah.
shout out to Chris. Shout out, Chris.
Shout out to Wolf. Shout out to Busy One Radio. Shout out to Women Wednesdays. Shout out to Men's Monday. Shout out to Busy One Radio. And shout out to Day to Day on Busy One Radio every Sunday from 3 to 4. Typically the show starts at 9. All the other days, 9:15.
Or after, like Dani was late, but it's day to day for a reason. It's day to day. It be like that. Sometimes it's day to day things that happen. You can't make it on time, but as long as you made it, that's what matters. Let's go. Let's go. Too at that. So and don't look like she even got wet in the rain. You hear me? Hey, she don't even look like all praises. Hey, Beard, get your little butt up out of here. Oh, he need to get his mouse. Okay.
As always, we like for you to like, share, subscribe, do it again and again and again, and comment in the section below because we love your comments and we do ask them and feedback into it. So, with all that being said, I need that disclaimer up there.
Oh yeah, we got to do the disclaimer real quick.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, because motherfucker might say anything.
Oh yeah.
Say that to you, wild mind.
Disclaimer.
Everyone on the panel is expressing their opinion, and their opinion is strictly their opinion. It does not have anything to do with the brand, nor does it reflect on the brand's integrity. So, with that being said, what's happening? What's going on? What's going on with Danielle? Goddamn.
Oh my God, so much is going on with Danielle. Yeah.
I seen that you got rid of your baby.
I did, and
But-
I am really,
Like
really
an abortion?
excited.
Her
no,
car.
my car
Oh.
is total. The Cincinnati potholes and got
I was
me
about to say, what the
again.
hell? What kind of-
And it totaled it from a pothole.
Yeah, so I hit the pothole and it broke the prop shaft.
Mm.
So that's up there like where the transmission is. So it just tore up everything.
How big was the
Huge. It was
Was
like
it
I
on
fell
highway?
like I fell into the pothole. My car was low anyway.
It was. When I say that car was beautiful, Lord have mercy. I'm mad about that. I hurt for you for that.
That was my dream car. And
And
I remember the day I went and got that car. That's why I'm like, I am so sorry.
Ah,
So, and like, I just like paid her off. And I'm like,
Mm.
I got to start all over. Like, that is not part of the plan.
oh, that's
I'm
messed.
sorry to hear
The
that.
pothole's been tearing everybody
Beautiful. I
up.
love that
Tear my
car.
shit up so bad.
I had to go get my wife together today on
He
her
did.
car.
He went.
That was-
He seen that
titty
big
on
old.
her. The
Yeah.
titties was out.
Yeah, big old. He came in there and told me like,
Yeah,
man,
boob
let me
job.
get your keys because I gotta go get your car fixed. He washed it out, cleaned it out, washed it, got the brakes fixed. I said, okay then.
Okay, husband.
Man.
No, that is beautiful.
That is so beautiful. It really is. It's respectful.
That's
like,
what a man does.
I was
Yeah.
all around on that one. I was all around today, like.
It feels good to do too.
Yeah.
What my husband is.
I thought it was. That's what men supposed to do, though. I mean,
It's
that's just.
absolutely
It
what
is.
men are supposed
Yeah.
to do.
It
Men
is.
do not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just told me like I ain't even know. I'm like, oh shit. He was like, let me have your keys because look at this. I'm like, oh. So I had to take his car. Like, okay, well, give me the keys. I'm gonna give you the keys. You know. I'm like, okay.
Mama.
But yeah, okay. Love you.
All right.
That's my baby
Now you
girl.
drive safely.
Okay, baby girl.
Love you.
Nice to meet you as well. Be good.
No sign of shit.
Girl, bye. So, we got some questions. You gonna start off the questions with Danielle or okay? So we got some questions we want to ask you, but before we get to the questions, I do want to ask this.
Okay.
Let me make sure my mic up. Before you started your brand, can you let everybody know what you were doing before that?
Yeah. So before MTAP, I was a lead accountant at GE, and I was also a college professor, really like an adjunct. So I was teaching at Chatfield College before.
Can we get
Right.
That's
So
live right
I,
there.
yeah. So
That's
I
clap
live.
on that?
Yeah. So I worked many different companies. I worked at Channel 9, Channel 12,
I
and
gotta
it's
give you
crazy
clap.
because
Oh, okay. I knew you was a professor, but I didn't know about the captain. But I did know that you were a professor because I know that.
Uh-huh.
I knew that, and that's why you was able to get your favorite vehicle too. I'm quite sure.
right, I mean, I was
And
outside
accountant.
hustling.
Oh, and you know about that money, obviously.
Yeah, I used to teach finance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a beautiful thing. Yes.
Yes.
And so what made you, did you stop doing everything you were doing and start focusing on your brand?
Well, no.
Were you still doing the other stuff?
Well, I stopped teaching. So that was the first thing to go. So, because it's so much that goes into a brand, building
It
a brand,
is.
right? But it's like you still need your money, you know. You need
You
to
sh-
support
because how
yourself.
else-
You like I funded my brand with my 9 to 5. So yeah.
That's how you supposed to. See, people sometimes they will stop the 9 to 5 and start doing the brand, but you should only do that if you're making a certain amount of money that's surpassing what you work in that 9 to 5 too. You get what I'm saying? Then that's when you will do that. But otherwise than that, you have to have some type of money to do your promotions, to promote yourself, your brand, and pay for the shit that you need to pay for to build it up.
You have to build it up. And it's so expensive because you don't think about all the little things that go into building a business. It was very, very expensive. And then I still don't have any money because it's like I'm still building my brand.
That's
I'm
what
still
it's
building it.
And the same thing with anybody with a business. That's the same thing with us. We'd be like, shit, I live the way I pay for bills and I pay for bills the way I live.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Ain't nobody got no money for none of that.
No, not at all. And then you got to think of it. It's crazy because people be like, "Well, you doing so good. I see you doing good," but it's like you got to pay all of this stuff before you pay yourself. And you know they be like, "Well, pay yourself first." And I'm like, I'm gonna make it work because I know that my brand is my baby. So it's just like I'm building her, like I'm nurturing her. So it's just like I just got to keep on pouring into her.
Mm-hmm. And of course, I had to wear one of my favorites tonight from more than a pussy. This is my favorite shirt. It turned into a little purse, and it's raining. Perfect.
So that's autumn night. Yeah, the power brings and beauty.
But yeah, so this is one of my favorites. She got the long one too. I'm gonna get that one. I love that one too. Yeah, I need that one. Yeah, I need that one. But yeah, so just I love her. Her personality. She is professional, but she get up in there.
I am from the hood.
But she'll do it very professional and nice. You got the questions, baby.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what inspired you to start your brand, and what was the first piece you ever dropped?
Oh, that's good. So I knew that I needed to start something. I needed to do something. So I was just looking around, like, you know, you kind of pay attention to everything that's going on around you. And like my husband, his son, my boyfriend at the time, his son was playing for Michigan State. So we would travel around to all the different games. Like wherever he played, we went. Like every weekend we were traveling. And I just used to see people in long lines for, you know, the gear. Like they trying to get their t-shirts and hats. And we were doing it too. You know, going to buy something new for the games. And I was like, oh, I need to get into this. You know, those long lines. And at first I was like, I'm going to sell frat foods. I'm going to sell lemonade. I'm going to get into concessions. So I was just like, I'm going to sell t-shirts, right? So I didn't know like what my t-shirts was going to say until like one day I was driving to work and they were talking on the Wiz and they were saying like how Trump was just like, just grab him by the pussy. And then they was talking about how girls posing on Instagram nude for likes. And I'm like, we are so much more than that. And then it just popped, like more than a pussy. And then I asked the girl, like, in the office, we had cuticles. And I was like, and I just sketched it out. I was like, would you wear this? And she was like, definitely. So it was like I found me a graphic designer. And I didn't get any graphic designer. I wanted somebody that specializes in like brand and like just eye-catching detail, right? So I got her. She wasn't cheap either. So I got her. And then my first piece was t-shirts. I had I had black, white, and pink t-shirts. That was my first piece.
You got one in like a frame somewhere? Like
I don't, but I got one in my closet. So I do have one in my closet. I probably do need to frame it.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, for sure. You gotta do that. I got one of her first pieces too. I actually wore it to her birthday. One of her sweatshirt dresses. And I remember when I bought that dress. Because I told her
in the bathroom.
I said, wait a minute, this ain't no dress. This is a damn shirt. And you was like, what? I remember that because me and her was going. I was like, girl, okay. I said, all right, it's a dress. I looked at her with that look like, okay.
It was a mini dress.
It is many than a month. Yeah, it's most definitely many. It's most definitely many, but that's okay. You know, that's one of my favorite pieces. That is like my favorite. I promise you. I killed the shit out of that. Okay. It got the little crusty balls on it and shit now.
But how old is it though? So
from when you started,
would be
8 years. I was about to say 8 years. Mm-hmm. It's like 8 years old.
Still wearing it.
And it still look good though.
Mm-hmm. It does.
I wear the shit out of it. I know.
I remember it too. That's when we first got around. When we first got married.
Yep. But that's one of my favorite pieces. Is that, and even though it was a dress, I don't wear it as a dress, but it was a dress, you know. And then, you know, I cut it up. You looked at me like, no, you did, but I did. I had to put my own, like, you know, style to it, like that shirt I got. You was like, who bought this shirt? And I was like, me. And you was like, You rolled your eyes. You was like, okay, only you. But I wore it. I'm gonna show you a picture. I had it on as a
Really?
as a hood, and then
and then the arm. Okay, you gotta show me a picture.
I am. I'll show you. It was too cute, but it was like a because I like hoods, and so I had that on, and it showed my little tattoos and everything, you know.
Okay.
And then I had it on as a hoodie.
Okay. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I will show you. I will show you. But it was cute. You got another question?
Yeah. So your brand more than the boost.
I hate how you said that though.
More than the boost.
He didn't got Italian on there.
Yeah. The boost. Did you ever think it would blow up the way it did?
Well, it's crazy because you get all those naysayers like you can't do this, you can't do that, and even like my boyfriend at the time, he was like, no, he was like, don't do that, don't do it, and I was like, I'm doing it anyway. So it's just like the response I got from it. So, and this is another thing like people don't know. So all of my growth with More Than a Pussy, the brand, when I first started, it was organic. No paid ads, no advertisement, because you can't advertise with the word pussy. Yeah, so it's just like it's just like amazing just to see the response. And it's just like, okay, so then that's why I switched to the MTA. So I can just market it and push it further. And it doesn't scare people, but I think the shock factor of More Than a Pussy really helps.
I be out and everywhere. People be like, okay, More Than Pussy, I know who that, I be out everywhere because I wear my sweatshirts and little stuff. I got mad stuff though, actually. Remember that time when the UPS took my shit that I ordered from you? I never got that back.
Really?
Never. I never got all that stuff I ordered. Never got it. No.
I didn't replace it?
No, you just told me like, well, it got sent to you.
Oh, we should have filed a claim.
We should have filed a claim.
Yeah,
it's too late now. Shit, it's been like 5 years.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah. Your ass didn't say that then. But anyway, girl, what's the next goddamn question?
Don't tell her where I was at in my life at that point.
Yeah.
For real, I'm just being honest.
So what was the moment you noticed, yo, this is about to be big?
What's up, y'all? What's up,
I don't know,
sis?
but I know like even getting Megan Thee Stallion, like when she twerked.
Oh yes, I love that.
Like, yeah.
Prime time right there.
She did. Yeah. She had on the black little shorts that had the More Than Pussy, and she was doing a video and did her little twerk video, and I remember that.
And then, because it is like an attention getter. So, like, but like a lot of people ask me, like, how did I even get Megan in my shorts, right? So, I remember we had went to a concert at Coney Island. Like, they was at Coney Island. And Riverbend, what is it called? Riverbend?
Is it Riverbend?
Yeah, Riverbend. We was at the concert. And I wore, my More Than a Pussy, and we was in the VIP. And I took my bag, because I'm like, she getting this. Like, I just knew I was like, I don't know how she's getting it, but she's getting it. So, I didn't know. Like, I was just standing like in VIP. I'm like, I don't know how I'm about to get into her, but I'm about to get her this bag. And I was standing there, and this guy, he walked up, and he was like, what y'all on? I'm like, what? And he was like, I can tell y'all up to something. What y'all on? And I'm like, nothing. Who is you? And he was like,
he knew her.
Well, he worked for Future. He worked for that's my friend too. So he works for Future, like tour. He's on a tour. What?
Can you read up there with the comments?
Girl, I can't
it say Alethea said I wear mine to work.
That's right, Alethea.
But you were saying Future, he worked with Future.
He worked with Future. So he was like, I know Megan's manager. And I was like, don't play me. And he was like, I know him. Like, I know him, so I can get it to her. And I was like, oh, I don't trust you. But he was like, I got you. And he was like, I know you ain't like the rest of girls, just out here thirsting, trying to hook up. So I'm going to do you a favor.
That was sad.
That's live. So he was a real, that was, look, and y'all cool to this day.
We cool to this day. Yep.
I love that. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. Shout out to him for sure. What's his name?
Bobby.
Shout out to Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
So, what sacrifices did you have to make to get your brand to this level?
Huh. It's so much I had to sacrifice. Like I sacrifice sleep every day because it's just I cannot turn my brain off at all. And then it's like my family, so I have a huge family, and they just think I'm just supposed to come and supposed to be there, or they don't understand like I need to be at work and I have a set time and I need to be there. They don't get it. They just like, well, you work for yourself, you can make your own hours, but not in reality. No, I can't. I need to be here during my set time.
I'm not on your time, you on my time.
They don't understand that at all.
They're gonna have to.
Yeah.
That's what people need to understand. Like I'm not on your time, you're on my time. So my time, if you come at a certain time and it's on my time, we're gonna have to do it another time.
Yeah. And then too, like people like I work a whole lot and I work late. So that that put a lot of friction in like relationships and stuff. Like you out there cheating, you out there, doing other things. I'm like, I am really working. Like I don't do anything but just work.
They need to be there with you, working with you, though. That's how that go. Like, don't say no shit like that to me unless you there with me, because I'ma dump you because you doing too much with that shit. You feel me? I'm just saying, like,
that's the truth, though.
Nah, for real.
Or put me in my soft life. Like, why am I working this hard?
Right. Come with me, help me out, let me know what's going on. Like, see what I'm doing and work with me as a team. Even though it say more than a pussy, you more than a pussy man. So I'm gonna need you to.
Well, the MTAP can be more than a penis as well. So
yeah, I know, because me and you done had that. Didn't you for the men's shirts and stuff? I seen that.
No,
like I thought I just seen some men with your. I thought I seen some men with your stuff.
So a lot of men will buy the hat. Like they will. Yeah. So I'm working on it because people keep on asking like, what's for us? And I'm like, this is really for women, but I'm working.
But you might have to do more than a penis.
I'm working on it. Well,
they need that.
The MTAP.
They need that because women off the chain.
Yeah.
They be wanting the penis. Like, you feel me? They be doing too much.
More than the wang.
We got a caller. Wait a minute, we got a caller.
Oh, we got a caller?
Yeah, I ain't even got my shit set up for the damn caller. Hold on, caller.
So
hold on.
While the caller calling in.
Hold on, caller.
And she getting set up, I'm gonna ask you this.
Hold on, I gotta set it up.
Have you ever taken an L and that almost made you quit?
I feel like quitting a lot of times. So, I mean, it's just life, like just going through stuff. So, like my nephew passed away right after COVID, and I raised him since he was in the 5th grade. So that was like my
hold on, caller.
Right? And I was just like so stuck. Like I would literally go to work, sit at my desk, go to lunch, sit there, and go home. That's all I used to do. And people would come in and shop, but it was like I had no energy. Like I was just grieving and just suppressed, just dealing with all of that. And I remember like my friend, like Bobby, he used to tell me, "Don't be a dope thing." It's like it's what he always told me. He said, "Don't be a dope thing. Like you have to keep going even when you don't want to go." So it's kind of like that always. Like when I don't feel like it or something, it's just like I hear him saying, "Don't be a dope thing."
I heard you.
Yeah, don't be a dope thing.
Thank you for calling in. Today caller. What's going on, Alethea?
Good evening. Hello, family.
Hey.
Hey, I had to call when I seen Dani on here. I had to call. First off, the panel, y'all are some amazing people, right? And I want to share something with you. Like Hosh and David was by my side when I was going through like the most traumatic part of my life. And while I was healing, right after the healing process, I had to go to the doctor, but Dani walked in the house, and y'all know my favorite color. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got it on.
Yes. Dani walked in his house with a beautiful pink sweatshirt that said "more than a pussy." He said, Dani said, "Give this to you." Y'all don't understand how that just made me feel so good. Like, he thought of me. Like, I really appreciated that. I couldn't wait to get down that elevator to get to her and tell her thank you. Because all that is part of the healing journey that people are really thinking about you at your
It
downtime.
is.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so incredible, and it spoke high volume for your company. And I would never forget that. And while her sitting right there, I was like, look at this panel tonight. These are my love buds. Right? And then I will never forget that. I have revisited your shop. I love your clothes. I love the quality of the clothes. One of these parties I'm about to get to because I heard they be live now. And I love the way you promote yourself. I love the way you promote yourself, not only as a Black business, but a successful business.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thank you.
That's what we love. That's what we love. That's so beautiful.
And then it had the MTAP. I still wear it and I enjoy it. It don't have any little knots. You know how I do get. Oh, I ain't got none of that.
That's right. We did approve over the years.
And I have a little baby that be getting me out dirty, so I have to wash it even more frequent. So that the quality is on point.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes, I love you. We all appreciate you over here. We love you.
Absolutely. Yes. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
I love you, sis.
I love you.
I love y'all too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, we are having a party every Saturday in May because May is our anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody's like, I can't make it, like certain days. So we got 5 Saturdays. So everybody has a chance to make it to one of our parties.
Yes, it'd be beautiful. I loved it. I had a nice time at the birthday. She split her dress and them cheeks was out on it. Came out. She took about 18 hours, y'all.
Don't say
She
that.
told me, like, I was like, I'm about to go. She told me, wait, don't go yet. We ain't see her birthday. I went back in there like, okay. I said, girl, if you don't come out there with just your panties and your jacket on or something, because I seen the jacket. And she came out and got the dancing classy as hell, and that ass split that dress. Hey, it was so funny. And that's why I love my podcast, because it's just day-to-day shit that happens. And people shouldn't take it a certain way. You should embrace it.
Definitely.
And I felt like you should embrace it. I'm going to tell you this story that you ain't know about in the background, though.
Okay.
So while I was at your party, it was a lot of people there. And you split your dress, you came out of blah, blah, blah. And it was 2 girls that walked up on me. It was like, don't post that. And I said, what? You know, I've been knowing you, so I know how you are. You silly. You know, I know you know that you did that, but it's not a big deal.
Right.
You feel me? So they like, don't post that. You're going to have to edit that or whatever. You know, I be trying to be nice because I'm not nice, especially when I don't know you. Don't walk up on me with that bullshit. I don't give a fuck who you is. And so I was like, what? I said, yeah, okay. You know, because I'm at your party, so I ain't going to be
So
rude.
my beehive.
Is that who it was?
So,
the beehive?
So I got me a beehive.
Everybody got beehives.
Right.
I got people that's like that with me too, that watch other people to make sure they ain't on no bullshit. So that's how they was. So I didn't say nothing disrespectful. I loved it, but don't walk up on me because they don't know me. They don't know that I'm a beehive too, and I love you. I've been loving you forever. You get what I'm saying? So don't do that. But I was just like, okay, yeah, I edited it, but I wound up seeing that it was posted. I was far back, but they posted the close up of it, and it was so cute the way you posted it. I was weak, like, see, I knew it, because I was far back when it happened, so I really didn't really see it close up, but they had the close up.
Because she was behind. That was Nick. So
she had it close. Yeah, it was behind you.
I'm real. So it's like I want people to see me as
just
real.
Natural.
Yeah, because it's kind of like people paint you as a snow queen. Like I can't come near her, or she's gonna be this certain way. But I am real. Like I'm a real person, and I'm probably the nicest person you ever meet.
You are, and that's why I was saying that. Like when they was up on me, I don't care if they beehives though. Watch out, watch out though with that, because I know how she is. She's gonna be natural. She's a natural person. She like to show natural day-to-day shit that's going on. Like at the time of what's going on. I know that. That's why I was like, okay, yep. But I never posted it. You wound up posting it.
Yeah.
But I never posted it. I just was like, I ain't gonna, post it because I was kind of far back when it happened. But you did your thing and I loved it.
Yeah.
The video was so cute. It was so funny. I was like, oh my God.
And I still went to dinner with a busted
So,
and you
wrapped up.
Yeah, I didn't care. Like, I'm going to be free. I'm not going to be, oh my gosh, I got to go home or I got to change. Like, this was my outfit. And this was the only thing that I was going to wear. So I'm like, I'm going with it.
Because your mood was that.
Yeah.
You gotta go with your mood. Your mood was that. So it's like, okay, my mood is this. I'm not about to go change because my mood gonna change.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I get it. That's why I was like, man, okay, back up, but okay, but I never posted it, but I know you did.
Yeah, I posted it.
You most definitely did it. And I love your beehive because I got them too. And that's they matter.
Yeah.
They matter.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, they ain't matter to me. They didn't matter to me, but they matter. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And because they matter to you, I was just nice.
Yeah.
Just period.
Thank you, though.
Just period.
Yeah,
I was respectful to it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? That's how that goes. So yeah.
You was silly.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, so do you design with the culture in mind, or do you try to influence it?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. So I do kind of design with the culture in mind, but I be looking at like so.
It's everybody though.
Yeah, and I look at so many different designs, and I just be like, "Oh, I want to do that," but I'm like, "That's not me." Because one thing for sure is I got to be able to wear it. So it's kind of like I'm not gonna if I can't wear it, I'm not gonna sell it. Yeah, because it's just like, it's my style. And it's like, I have to promote this. I have to wear this. And I have to feel confident in it. So if I'm not going to wear it, I'm not going to sell it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I
That's
love
hard.
that. That's how I got to be, though. I love that. And so we got a comment from Stephen C. He said, that's what is up. Every chance you can get entertainers to wear brand is a plus in the fashion industry. He talking about when we talking about the Megan the stallion.
Yeah, because you answered one of my questions I had on further.
But I mean, I think that is a good thing, but sometimes people don't concern themselves with that because the brand don't actually need that because they regular people like we are.
Yeah.
So, but when you can do that, that's what's up. And that was amazing. And I did love that. I did. I thought that was amazing though. I did. I thought that was amazing. So that was a great thing. And Megan Stallion was popping that ass though with them natural cheeks.
Yeah.
And say, Dani, you have so much decorum. I love it. Yes, she do.
Thank you.
She do. I love it. I always loved that about Dani. I did. Always in my life that she always had the decorum about herself. Like that's because she know about things. She's a teacher. She knows.
Right.
Before you get to the next question, can you tell him about the story?
You
thought. This is how we married because you thought the same thing I thought. I promise you.
So, if I had known what I know now, I wouldn't have did this back then.
Okay, what did you do?
We was at Roe Hill. Shout out to Roe Hill over there on top of that hill by the Faye. But I know it's ringing bells now.
It is.
We was in the library, and you was going to a book and about to go pick it up, and I knew I wasn't gonna read the book. I knew I wasn't gonna read the book.
We had a project, and I think it was only like a few books.
I knew you remembered it. Go ahead. Talk again. Talk that shit.
Go ahead.
That's why I said wait to tell her. Like,
and I knew I wasn't gonna read this book. But I seen her moseying around, finna go pick it up, like, and I was fast then. Let me get that. And I grabbed the book.
You was bad.
Yeah, I was bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I grabbed the book before she did. She was like, why you take that book? You knew I was finna get it. I said, so, and I was just being an asshole.
Hey, y'all, we live. It's day to day, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all loud as hell. Go ahead.
And I said, after I said, so, you know what she did? She slapped shit out of me. What the fuck? Man, slapped shit out of me in the library. I'm like, oh, in front of everybody. I'm like, oh.
What the hell you do? Cause your bad ass.
We start fighting in the library. Like,
She smacked
smacked shit out of him. I'm telling you, like, my eyes blinked and everything. Like, oh. Smacked the dog shit out of him. I ain't gonna hold it. And I knew I wasn't gonna read this book.
No, you was not gonna read the book.
No.
Yeah,
Man.
I think it was only like 3 or 4.
Oh, she over there in tears over there.
I remember it because I remember our librarian, like she was standing there because we had this project, and so she was standing by the books, and I was like, I'm getting me a book. I just knew I was getting me a book, and then you went over there and grabbed the book.
Yeah.
So wait. You gotta tell her the backstory, but can I say this before you tell her the backstory of that, right? Hey! Before you tell her the backstory of that, I want to say this. You still read books. I told him, like, you a book reader.
That's why
So for him to do that was dead ass wrong because you read books still to this day. I said, Dani like books. I know she do. So he dead wrong. But anyway, tell her the backstory.
I dead ass wrong. So I ended up getting suspended from school. My little brother ended up getting suspended from school the same day. Like, I don't know what the fuck we was on at living in the Faye at this time, but I got suspended. He got suspended. That was the last ass whooping I ever got. I actually got a whooping when I got home.
Wow.
Yeah, my mama called my uncle over there, bro, because she was raising a single mom in the house. This nigga came over there with a guitar amplifier cord. Yeah, he pulled pants down the ankles and hit cheeks.
Because she was a girl and you put your hands on her.
I had no business putting my hands on a girl.
That's deep.
So look at you. I'm glad we didn't say, hi, baby. I'm glad we didn't say nothing before the show because I wanted to do it on here. And your reaction is amazing.
But you know what? I think I got suspended too. And when I came back to school, I had my books. They had my books with my name on it. Waiting for me.
I ain't had no book.
Yeah, they was waiting. Hey, here go your book.
Yeah.
Hey, I love that. That's why I thought it was beautiful because I told my husband, I said, you dead wrong for that. I said, because she still to this day, she's a book person.
And found out he was a teacher. Like, I had no business. I had no business grabbing that book, playing around. Like,
I love that. I love it. I think that's a beautiful story because when you told me that, I was cracking up. I said, you deserve to get your ass whooped because she's still a book reader. That's why she was a teacher. And that's why, and I told you. I was like, you dead wrong for that because he wasn't going to read the book. He was just fucking with you.
Yeah, being bad. I was bad in school. Like,
I love it. I love it. This is how long we've been knowing each other. They've been knowing each other. I've been knowing Dani too. I'm older than Dani. They the same age. I'm older than my husband too, but not really. We like 18 months.
Yeah, I'm going on 48 this year.
Yeah, we like 18 months apart.
Okay.
How old are you, Dani?
40. Ooh, I don't tell people how I am.
Why not, girl? We know how old you is. She 48 or 49, y'all.
47.
I'm 47.
Oh, she 47.
Yeah,
oh, you stuck then.
Wait a minute.
Anyway, answer the next question.
When your birthday?
July.
Maybe.
He stuck.
I did. I was bad.
I said he was bad.
Next question.
So, what was the most controversial piece you dropped, and how did people react to it?
Sure, I want to say just starting out with a t-shirt, just starting the brand, because you know what, people still come in my store and they be like, where they tell people like, you can't go in there, you know what that means, and I'm like, it's not saying you're just a pussy, it's saying that you're more than a pussy. So it was just like me even starting, the pushback from people. And what's so crazy, when I was on Reading Road and I had my sign that said more than a pussy. So somebody from the city of Cincinnati came, and I'm like, I'm scared because I'm like, is this the police? Like, what's going on or whatever? So he came and he said, we coming to make sure that this is a real business because we're getting so many complaints from the community and pushback from council. So they was like, we had to come and make sure that it was a real business.
Oh wow! Just because it's Said the word
because
pussy
they
on it.
said the word pussy.
Wow.
And then, cause they was like, yeah, they're talking about you. You know, they're talking about you in like all these different council meetings, talking about your sign, and you know they want to get your sign removed. But if it's the real business, they can't do anything about it.
Wow. Well, with that being said, it was most definitely a real business because my girl is tell them where you at.
1513 Vine Street in OTR.
And you people that was hating, you council members that was hating, probably was men who ain't getting no bullshit.
Shut up. You so silly, man. That cracks me up. We got Wisconsin in the building. What's up? Shout out to Wisconsin. What's going on with y'all? What's good? What's good? What's up, David? What's good? Dr. Dank, what's good? What's good? He said Wisconsin in the building. Yeah, shout out.
So with our peoples.
Right.
All right, have a good night. Love you. Yep, we'll see you Monday. Have a good weekend.
Okay, so I'm gonna get into business talk now.
Okay.
All right. So what's one thing about the fashion game most people don't understand?
One thing people don't understand. I think people don't understand. Okay, so I'm gonna say for me. So I hear a lot. Her prices is high. She costs too much. But the thing with me, I offer quality clothes, like stuff that you can wear over and over again. How long you been wearing that jacket?
This one, I done had this for a minute.
About how many years?
Over
3 years.
It's been a while because remember I wore it for Shekinah's birthday years ago when I had her birthday party. That's what I had bought it for. And it's been years ago.
So
and like that burgundy, it's been over 8 years and it still look good.
Yeah. So like with my clothes, like you can wear these pieces over and over and over. Like I don't have like clothes that's paper thin, see through that you like fast fashion. It's not fast fashion. It's not something that you can wear one time and you can't wear it again.
Facts.
Yeah. So it's
no,
and
that's
people don't,
facts.
and I think a lot of people, just even like the younger culture, because it's like they kind of grew up on shit as far as clothes, right? And so they don't understand the quality when it comes to clothes. They don't understand it.
I agree.
And that justifies the price of my clothes.
Facts. Talk to him.
Talk to him.
See, she over here cooking. Get me out inside
talk
now.
to him.
Feel me?
Like and then I had a conversation with Lisa today. And so like, okay, so I have a Betty collection, and that's the best stuff on earth. That's our workout clothes, like our athlete, everyday buttery soft stuff you want to wear every single day, because it's feel like you're not wearing any clothes. You're not, you're not pulling, tugging, so like that can turn into like a 6-piece set. So you can get like a tank top, a long sleeve, biker short, pants, flare leg pants, short shorts. Like it's like all of these different pieces, and you can mix all of that all up.
And it trim the waist like
it's contouring.
And
butt lifting. Like
it's like contouring, butt lifting, like makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, I just had something for you. I'm about to give you some game right fast. It's a free one from me. Read my lips, and then you got your lips, but
not more than
than
stop.
the pussy.
Stop.
Read my lips.
Stop. Can you? Yeah.
You see where I'm going, kind of with it, though.
But
like,
she can do some shirts like that, though. Yeah, but
or some underwear.
Yeah.
Oh, the underwear.
Read my lips.
In the front of it, like yes. I'm about it. Let me hurry up right there.
That's a good one.
I'm about it. Yeah, that is her pajamas because she got the pajamas and the. That's a good one.
However you put it in.
Read my lips.
Read my lips.
Ooh, I'm gonna get them. Let me know.
I like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like that. And then my wife for my cat. Oh yeah. We doing that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Yeah.
On top of the noggin, man.
He real smart. Yeah, you real smart with it, kind of stuff like that. I love it. I love it.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
See,
So,
her brain going.
So before we say all that, how do you deal? Hold on, wait, where I'm back at?
Oh, you said the. Oh shit, I don't know. You was doing
no. Okay, I got you. How do you deal with copycats or fake versions of your brand?
That's nothing because it's like my brand is gonna stand on its own, and I know like when I'm gonna say this like grow. So it's like I have grown because at first I had saw like somebody like using the cat emoji and posting stuff like it was like pussy something. And at first it did bother me, like, how dare them? It's like, oh, and then it was another one. Oh, it was more than a dick.
Oh!
It was my same exact font.
What?
My same exact font, and then they was using a eggplant. And so somebody had sent it to me, and I just sent them a DM, and I was like, my stuff is copywritten, and like you're using my same stuff.
I'm gonna sue you.
And I'm like, you gonna copy a black girl, somebody from your same city, like for real, like you don't really do that. And like I didn't see the shirts anymore, after that. But at first it used to get to me, but then it was like, it ain't gonna last. It's just it's not gonna last.
They having a party in the back.
That's how you was gonna be cold regardless with it for the simple fact you got people trying to copyright and
That's amazing.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's
yeah, that's how you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to being sky's the limit.
Yeah, shout out to that. We gotta do that horn. Yeah, we love it. For sure. That's a beautiful thing. I love
you
it.
got a question to ask? Or you want me to keep rolling down?
Keep rolling.
I got him.
Keep rolling.
I got him.
Keep rolling. Whatever you want to put.
Okay. So what's harder, staying hot or just getting cold? Because we all coming to those slumps where shit slow down and we like, I ain't making no money like I want to. Shit, where y'all at? Come back. Like,
I know, but
but when you hot, you hot.
You hot. But you know what? That's when building a community is very important because I have people that come to me every week. So it's like I know who's gonna walk through the door. Or it is even when I launch stuff, right? So it's like I launch stuff intentionally knowing that these people is going to come. Like if I launch 5 things, I know who's going to come by these 5 things. So that's when like you build that community and you build those people who's going to constantly come to your door. No matter what, they're coming. But then you run into... Well, I saw such and such with this. Why don't I have this? But then it's like, okay, so then it's like you put more out. And then it's like, you kind of create that anticipation. Like once this is gone, it's gone. Ain't no more. No more.
I like that.
No more. Yeah. And then that helps too because people they feel like I don't want everybody wearing what I'm wearing.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't. I'm one of them people where I'm not gonna wear the same thing everybody else wearing. That's just how I've been forever, though.
But you gonna wear it different, cause I've been.
Everybody wear it different. I don't see people wear the same exact shit that I wear or wore, and it looked totally different because of the way I wore it. So that's why I don't mind. But it's like, you still had that thought. But you do wear it differently. Everybody's style is different, and everybody wear it differently.
Right.
Because I done seen people wear certain things, and I'd be like, oh shit, that ain't the same thing, is it? I'll be like, oh yeah, I guess same exact shit I had, and they do wear it differently. So that's not a bad thing, It's not a bad thing. Yeah. Alethea said, and you can dress it up or down. Her clothing selection.
Yes.
And then she just said, her clothes are definitely good material. Yes, great material. I done had that damn sweatshirt forever. When I tell you, it's one of my favorites, and it's supposed to be a damn brand. Her sales rack always hit. Yeah, they do. Right. Hey, why I was at her party and she was like, "Who bought that big ass oversized extra large shirt?" And I was standing there like, no, it's 2X.
2X, see.
And I was like, me. And she looked at me like, and I said, I'm gonna flip it up. She said, she just gave me that look like, rolled her eyes like, yeah, okay, you don't, yeah, only you, like, you irritating. That's basically what she said. But I just looked at her and laughed like,
That is
did.
not what I was saying. It was just I know you're very creative with your clothes.
But that's what I took from what you said.
Mhm.
That's what I took from it.
Okay.
Yeah, when you said that, I took that from whatever you said to me at the time. I took from that basically saying, I just know how you are. You do you. You know what I'm saying? So I took that from that because I am creative with certain things and with clothes, like you said, everybody wear it differently.
Yeah.
So I took that from that. I promise you, I took that.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
what I was getting.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting you.
Yeah, you did. You gave it to me, and I took that from that exactly that. Next.
So how has the success of your brand changed you as a person?
Well, so it's crazy because I was having this conversation with my friend today. Like, I'm still the same person, right? But I've grown a lot within these last 8 years with my brand. I'm grown with it, just as a person overall. It makes me see things differently. Like, I know everybody isn't my customer. Like, at first I was like, why they ain't buying my stuff? Or, because when I launched it, I'm like, this is the best shit ever. Everybody should be wearing it. It's how I
You
feel.
supposed to.
Yeah, but that's how I felt. But then it's like when you get like pushback or, like people, they're not wearing it, then, you kind of, But then it's like, I know everybody isn't my customer and I know who my customers are now.
Shout out to Tor. What's up, Tor?
Hey, Tor.
What's up, sis? What's going on with you?
Especially coming from a city that like to pull you down when you reaching the top of the pinnacle, like, you know what I'm saying, crabs in a bucket, for say,
Or people say, like, who is she to make a brand more than pussy? Like, I'm more than a pussy. Why can't I have a brand?
Like, you need some clarity or some shit.
Yeah, like, I am. This is me. This is who I am.
Can you let the people know what more than a pussy means?
So it empowers women to be more than their sexuality. Like, no, we're not just gonna let nobody fuck on us. That's like, come on. And it's like, live the best life you want to live and do everything you want to do.
That's what she said. What she said. Let's get it.
You differently now knowing that you a boss in the game?
No, everybody pretty much treats me the same. But it's like, when people see me and it's like, oh my God, I'm like, I'm you. Like, I'm one of you. Like, you don't have to do that, So it's just, or like if I'm out and people see me, like, oh, you that girl. And I'm like, who am I? And then I'm like, so yeah, I just, I'm human. I'm one of y'all. Like, I am one, like, we all the same person.
That's just like stars too. Like, I don't look at stars as being different. They just got more money,
more money.
But they're human just like anybody else. Like, I'm not gonna see Beyonce and be like, oh my God, I gotta go over there to be Beyonce. No. Or whoever, like, oh, I gotta go over there. I gotta go. It's like they're humans. Like, if we eye contact or anything happens and I'm close to it, I'm a, hey, or if I pay to be where I'm at, then I do that to take my pictures or whatever, but it's not that serious.
No.
Like, it's not that serious because I'm gonna be honest, like, y'all can feel how y'all want to about this comment, but I'm a star too, so I'm more than a pussy. Don't talk me. Like, I'm all that. So at the end of the day, they not better than me. I'm not gonna treat a person because of who they are, because they're celebrities, and want to break my neck and fall out and be crying and all that. No.
But one thing too, like when I look at other people, like, let's just say Beyonce. Like, I feel me too, but I feel like if she did it, then I can do it too. So exactly. I look at them more as a role model. Then like, oh, just, falling out over them. Like, like, let me be that, let me look at her as a role model. Let me see what she did, and maybe I can, duplicate it and get to the level she's on.
So name one thing you wish people knew about you behind the brand.
One thing I wish people know. maybe I'm, like I'm a girl from the hood. Like I am real. So it's like, don't just, like I said before, like don't just think I'm just ice pressed ass and you can't come to my store. Like come in.
That's horrible.
Yeah. It's like, come on, come in. Like if you want something, or people be like, I would like if somebody come and they like, oh, she asked me to bring her down here, but I told her she can come too. Like you can come too. Like you don't have to feel like somebody gotta bring you to the store. Like somebody that's shopping at the store, you can come by yourself. You don't have to wait for somebody to bring you.
Why
I'm gonna give you the same treatment. I'm gonna give you, like
Dani be Dani, y'all. Yeah, she Dani.
Down to earth Dani, man.
I love down to earth Dani. Let me read a couple of these comments. She said, Alethea, she said hard work shows up in her clothes and her marketing skills are top tier. Absolutely. And then she said, I'm forever a customer. Oh, we love that. Me too. I am too.
Thank you.
And then she said her sales rack always hit. Hey, I love the sales rack. Hey,
I just filled it up today.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go down there. She said she just filled that up today. We gotta. Hey, I'm gonna come down there. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I like it. Ever turned down a collabo because it didn't align with your vibe?
Ooh, several times. I get all type of people coming in my door. All type of people
want to collab with your.
Yeah, and just. It's like
you got to be careful with that.
Exactly. And I work very hard. And it's like, if it just doesn't align with my business, I just can't do it. Yeah, I got all types of people come through my door.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that because some people come through the doors just to be negative and to steal.
And just to steal. And it's mostly men, though. A lot of men come to collab.
That's trying to steal for their woman.
A lot of
bitch.
Men.
What's up, Wanda?
Hey, I got this one for you. Any behind the scenes drama you're willing to spill, fake friends, snakes in the business, or wild moments?
Daddy ain't the
I'm gonna just say this. I've lost a lot of people. Like it's a lot of people that that was in my life, starting my brand, even before my brand and starting my brand, that's no longer in my life. So I've lost a whole lot.
Just say like this: Almighty knew what you had in mind. He knew the vision He had for you, and He removed the fakeness and the weirdness from around you, so you could thrive and you can flourish. And you know what I mean.
But like every day, it's crazy. Every day I pray. Like when I pray, I ask God to remove all negative people from my life and people that doesn't do me any good. That has been my prayer, like for a long time, like in my prayer, right? And it's crazy to see all of these people leaving. And, you try to hold on, because it's just like, are you really leaving me? But I lost a lot of people.
So you really, oh man,
a lot of people. It's scary.
You can't take everybody with you.
No, it's scary. It's real scary.
Can I say this comment real quick? It say, I'm about to go let myself in her store right now to grab me something out the sales rack. Now I'm crying. It's Alethea, you silly. Hey, you got me weak off of that. She said, I'm about to, that's a good one. You said, I'm about to let myself in her store right now. Yeah, I'm about to go over there too. I'm gonna meet you, sis. I'm just playing. But yeah, but I just want to say that I always love the way you carry yourself, the way you brand yourself. You've always, I've been knowing you forever. So it's never been a situation where I felt you was being funny or it was something going on. I've never felt like that with you. Even though we've been knowing each other so long, we always show love. We always, we us, So we always been, we give each other an eye hug and always been like that forever.
Right. Yeah.
Forever. And you could tell the energy because certain people you can't give the energy to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That energy always, you can feel the energy.
It's real.
The energy real.
It's real.
It is. Most definitely. I and your energy always been good. And I hope mine too. Because some people be like, some people be like, I don't know. I get that a lot. They can't take me as who I am or the type of person that I am, or they don't even know me. They just immediately the energy they get, they feel it's like I could tell, like and it be people I know.
Really?
It be people I know, grew up with and everything. The energy be fucked up sometimes.
Oh wow.
I don't know what it be. I can't never explain it. I don't even try to.
Well, I mean, you can't.
Yeah, I don't really try to look too much into it. You know, I just do me and I just keep it going, you know, and that's just for anything that you do. You just got to keep it moving. The negativity, the different comments, the different opinions, you can't let that stop you. You have to let that actually motivate you.
You know, because it's crazy just how people bring stuff back to me. And then I said this, I was like, years ago, maybe this would have bothered me, but it doesn't bother me anymore. Where, so I have said, like, I got my weekly shoppers, like, they coming in and they shopping, like, every week. And a girl was like, somebody told her, like, why you always wearing her stuff? You need to wear something different. And she was like, I like Dani and I like her clothes, right? And I was like, well, how's somebody going to tell you what you can and cannot wear? Are they buying it for you? So, I said, you know what? I said, I'm not worried about what the chitlin circuit has. Like, I'm not gonna defend it.
The chitlin circuit.
Right. But I'm like, I'm not gonna defend it. I said years ago that probably would have bothered me. I said, don't bother me anymore. I don't care. Because I know like what I'm putting out there. I'm not putting out shit. I'm putting out stuff, you know, that you're gonna want and you're gonna want to wear.
She got that on now. You see this jacket, that shirt, the jeans she got on is amazing.
My jacket was me, but I got on my boss
I know,
lady
but you got the boss lady. The jacket go with the boss lady.
Yeah.
So Alethea says she should throw a runway show that will be live. Let us buy off the runway.
Actually,
think about it.
I got something for you as well.
Think about it.
We're doing the Hip Hop Awards this year.
July
the
birthday.
6th. It's our birthday bash. We got a proclamation for it. We got our own hip hop day here in Cincinnati.
Oh, when is that?
We doing July. It's June 29th, but we doing the birthday on July 6th.
Yeah.
And where that's something?
It's gonna be over
at Timeless Studios. It's in Evanston, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's in Evanston, but it's a nice setup. It's so beautiful the way they do it.
If you want to have your own models come in and model your product, you more than welcome.
Because we need that actually. Yeah. We need somebody that got a brand.
Or you can set up, or you have somebody even set up a booth. And you know what I'm saying, your merch can go right then and there while it's going down.
We need 3 vendors. Guaranteed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for the event.
Okay, we talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Yeah.
So I got a couple more questions for you.
Well, we need 2 now.
What's the biggest bag you made of one single drop?
I ain't sharing that.
I know that's right. Fuck what y'all trying
to do. I'm not gonna tell y'all. No, but this was crazy. So when the Bengals went to the Super Bowl, oh my gosh, that was the most money I made.
Wow.
And it's crazy because I'm gonna tell y'all. So this is like nobody knows this. So I'm gonna share something. So
I love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna share something that's real. This is funny. So it's not funny like the beginning. So so I always wanted to shave my head, right? So it was like December, and I was like, I'm cutting. So I shaved my head, and I used to just wear skull caps. Nobody knew I didn't have any hair. I just used to wear scullies all the time, because it was winter time, right? You don't know what's under a scully, right?
Right.
So when the Bengals was going to the Super Bowl, and I was like, so I had put out like a small collection, and so people was buying it. So when I think they went to the playoffs, or it was something happened first, and I was on my couch, and I had on a scarf, and I had on my 2-piece jogging suit. And I just posted that picture on Instagram. No hair, no makeup, just in a jogging suit. That picture made me so much money. And I was like, I didn't even do anything. That was just natural. You know, a girl watching football, they won. And I ain't had no hair. And it was crazy.
Nobody knew that, though.
Nobody knew that. And then after that, I was like, okay, if they go to next level, up in my ad spend, and I'm ordering more stuff. I had people coming, ordering from all over the place.
Wow.
Driving to my store, buying my Scentsy collection is my number one.
I love your
collection.
Scentsy
That's
collection.
what's
That's
up.
my
Yes,
That deserves a
yes,
clap on that
yes.
one, goddamn.
Yeah, that
Your Scentsy collection though, it is live as hell. That black and white is my favorite.
is it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the black and white because those my colors. Black and white is my favorite colors. Like,
Okay.
and then I add shit to the colors. You know, green, purple, yellow, whatever I want to with the black and white. But black and white is my favorite shit. I drive a black and white car. Too.
Okay.
I jump out of it. Black and white purse. Black. I just like black and white.
Mhm.
Our anniversary is black and white. Our anniversary tour bus is black and white, but we doing the yellow with it.
Okay, you
Yeah.
a yellow person, David.
He all
I'm
colors.
all type of colors.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
Only because of me though, because he didn't wear pink or none of that. Girl, I buy his ass mask pink shit,
I the pink shirts in my
and he be
closet.
like, "Damn," but it look good on him.
Yeah, I
you
rock
know
it.
the
I rock
pink, and men can wear pink.
They can
Like
wear pink.
you can't. It's nothing wrong with you. Cameron been wearing pink forever.
Mhm.
You know, and he ain't nothing wrong. He ain't. You know. So he had a hard time with the pink,
Okay.
but he wears it. And I like bright colors, so he wears.
I would
the
have been
bright.
in it today, but I got.
He
dressed
was
first.
gonna wear the pink because usually we match.
Okay.
I got dressed first.
Yeah,
And I
usually
was
we
on,
match,
I
but
was
we was
on.
busy today. He had the car getting shit fixed on and doing all that. And I was like, just keep on what you got on. We ain't gotta match
Okay.
because he was gonna change and wear pink because I had on the pink.
Mhm.
And I was like, no, just keep on what you ain't gotta match today, you know,
Okay.
because we match usually on the show, but
That's
we
cute.
ain't had to today. We ain't have to do that today. Why? Like, you know, you look. I like the yellow on you. You look nice with yellow.
Yeah, I already know.
That's your color.
I already know.
Keep it going. You won't, man. Sit down. Go ahead, baby.
Okay, so if your brand were a person, how would you describe the personality?
I've been working on that. So I've been working on like giving her a personality. That's why I say like, that's why everything has a name. You know, so that's Autumn Night, and I named her Autumn Night off of P Valley. Remember Autumn?
Down in the
Yeah,
valley,
I love that
get
show.
naked.
I love that show.
Yeah. So I'm working on making her a person. Yeah, so I'm working on that. Yeah.
I love that.
Mhm.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
I love that.
She's gonna be independent for sure.
Mm.
So it's kind of like okay, so she's so I have more than a pussy. I have boss lady. I have securing my bag. So it's like she's gonna be doing. This is all the things she's doing. She's making her story. My Mother's Day tea I'm working on is I'll always love my mama. I'm gonna share that story later because my mom she was.
I gotta get
sick.
one of them.
Yeah, she was sick, so it's
Men can wear them too, though.
Men can wear that too.
You're damn
yeah.
sure good.
Yeah,
That is
so I'm
shout
working
out for
on
Mother's
Yeah,
Day.
that
always
men
love
can
my
wear
mama.
them too.
Yeah.
So make sure you do that for the men too, because you gonna always men should always love their mothers too and women. Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's gonna be my mother's
And I
day.
think you should even branch out with it and throw them a couple ideas like more than a dad or more than a mom. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh,
my
David
bad,
will
man.
tell you,
Let me-
hey, David will tell you,
Yeah, man,
that's
like,
what we do. You
I'm
should
more
do,
than a
yeah,
dad
do,
out
hey,
here,
that's
like-
your shit.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
keep it going.
That is
It's
a
good ideas.
That's a
Because
good
you be having some good ones. Like, David, when I say me and my husband, that's why we wound up doing this. Because we talk a lot because we got businesses together, like successful businesses together
That's
for
what I'm talking
years.
about. Yeah.
So we brainstorm and we talk about shit all day, every day about different shit. So the shit he come up with, baby, he came up with day to day because of us having conversation, just day to day conversation. And that's what brought this podcast that we got going on right now.
She
And
won't want
it's
to do the
fun.
podcast. I would just.
I was doing the podcast regardless. I had all the podcast shit and all that. I just didn't have no name for it. And so I just asked him, like, what should we name it or whatever? And we wound up sitting down and we wound up naming it Day to Day because it's just day to day. They having a ball back there, day to day. You get what I'm saying? So that's why we have that. And I love you. I appreciate you for showing up.
And showing out.
Right, I love and appreciate you too.
and showing out, and your brand is amazing.
Thank you, thank you.
I am a beehive, but not a beehive. I am a beehive for that.
You an MTAP nation.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you an MTAP nation.
Yeah, I don't know who them other girls was because they pissed me off. I was like, if y'all don't get the fuck on, but I ain't go there with it. Yeah. I did, but I was nice because it was your event, you know, but I was nice. They drunk all my little shit, but anyway. But yeah, so I just appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Did you have one more question for it before we wrap it up?
Not in my phone.
Okay. Because we had questions. We had good
where
questions.
Where do you see more than a pussy in the next 5 years?
So she's gonna grow up. Right? So she's growing up. So I was just I'm gonna incorporate like more leopard and more adult stuff like within the brand. Yeah, more sexier.
I like leopard.
Yeah, leopard, yeah. And I just feel her like she's gonna grow up. And I'm working on that because it was like, oh, I want to move out of Cincinnati and just close my store and go online. So, and just do pop-ups or, you know, whatever. But I'm working on that. I am really working on it because it's kind of like I don't see myself being in Cincinnati much longer.
You outgrow, sometimes you outgrow the city as an individual. You know what I mean?
Do you know where you want to go?
I'm thinking about Dallas is what I'm thinking about. But I don't see me being here.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, because it was like, even like before COVID, it was like right before COVID, because I had went out to, was that COVID? So I had like my friend, so she lives in LA, right? So it was like, you're so brave. I can't believe, you just picked up and moved to California. And then like I went to see her and I was like, oh, I want to move here.
I know who you talking about.
Yeah.
That's my baby. I love her.
Yeah, but I'm like, girl, these prices.
She doing her thing, though.
I know she is. But I'm like, girl, I don't see how you do it with these prices. And she was like, you can do it. I'm like, I don't got them balls. But,
if you can survive here, you can survive anywhere.
I know, but then I got a lot of tax here. Then my mom is 80. So it's just like, it's a lot.
Your mama will have to come with you.
She ain't.
Okay. Okay, she will come with you. Okay.
You have a brother?
Yeah.
Which one? How's he been doing?
He good. He real
That's
good.
what's up.
He's doing real good. So it's just like a lot for me to consider.
You gotta do your research.
Yeah. But I see me not being here much longer.
Yeah. We got family in Dallas. So
I got family in Dallas.
Yeah.
LA, Atlanta.
Yeah, all
around, goddamn it.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, I mean, they prices down there for the housing is good for that shit too.
Everything bigger in Texas.
Because I'm just saying only because we look at that too, where we want to move
somewhere else.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot. Yeah, so we just don't know where. We said Houston, but we don't want to do Houston. Yeah, we don't want to do Houston. It's just that they got good houses. They houses is nice. They got good prices and for some nice stuff. Just looking at the housing and stuff, but yeah, I feel that. I feel that because we said the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta, and then the businesses that we have, we can move with us. So that's the plus that you can take your business with you wherever the fuck you go.
And she's online. Oh, so it's 2 questions I always get, and I'm like, it's like,
greetings.
Are you open? And I'm like, I'm always open. Like, this is a real store.
You can go online and see that.
And you can go online. So it's like I get, are you open? But another question, do you have a website? And I have both of them.
Yeah, you have websites. Yeah.
So give them the information.
I'm so mad about my stuff.
Can you give them the information about the website?
So our website is shopmtap.com. And you can also get to it from More Than a Pussy. Like, you can do morethanpussy.com as well.
Yeah, you can.
And my store is open from Tuesday to Sunday. We're open. The only day we're closed is Monday.
Yeah, she ain't coming in on Monday. Don't even think about it.
Well, I've been there on Mondays lately, but that's really my only option.
Well, that's because you wanted to.
Yeah, because I'm working on so much. And then don't forget, like, the month of May, every Saturday from 5 to 8, we're going to have a party. Our first one is going to be Cinco de Mayo theme. So we're going to have tacos and margaritas.
So
my girl Maria doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Maria. Shout out. I love you, Sanchez.
At your shop,
Maria.
having a party?
Yep, downtown. Yep. I love you, Maria Sanchez.
Yeah. And we all went to elementary together.
I love her.
Crazy?
That's my boo. Yes,
We all
I
went to
love her.
elementary together.
She every week, she was like, yo, vibe. I love because you know we real strong on vibes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the hustle?
She do the food and stuff.
Okay.
That's my boo. But we all connect from the vibe. You could tell the vibe from people. You could tell the realness from people. You could tell the people that really are just honest, good people. That really matters.
It does.
And we just gonna let it go on about it on that one.
Yeah, we're gonna
Shout
leave
out.
out of here, man. So as always, we thank y'all for logging in and listening to us. Like, share, subscribe, share it, and then do it again and again and again and again. You know what I mean? Danielle more than the boozy out here, you know what I'm saying, in your face. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I love her. That's my baby.
I love y'all.
I've been loving her
Appreciate you
forever.
for
This is
showing
my
up.
baby.
For
We
showing out, for
appreciate
sure.
you for coming in. The interview was amazing.
Thanks for having me.
I'm gonna tag you on the interview and everything because I do my little clips and stuff afterwards. So I'll make sure I tag you and put you in there. But yeah, we love you. Shout out to Day to Day. Let's talk about it Fridays. Every month, every Sunday.
If I say get it right, be getting on me and shit.
Busy One Radio.
Yeah.
Busy One, tune in to Busy One Radio from 3 to 4. We on there Day to Day, and then we got Me and Mondays. We got a party in the background. They've been loud the whole time, and I know y'all hear because our microphone pick up the whole thing. You get what I'm saying? And then we got, like I said, Me and Mondays. We got Women Wednesdays, and of course we got Let's Talk About It Fridays with my girl Dani, the one and only Dani. Which one?
Take over.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
And we amazing. So we gonna get up out of here on this one. We taking over.
We ain't finished yet.
SenVStyle.com. We taking over, we taking over, we taking over. We run the city street, and we take trips monthly all across the country, trying to get this money. We taking over, we taking over, we taking over. We up the score on the street. You either stack or you star. I make it look easy, you make it look hard.
We taking over like we about to go and conquer. She gon' hop up in that whip, she let her head down like Rapunzel. I be all in the mouth, I be feeling like a tonsil. I be getting this money, for this grind, I'm responsible. I'ma go ahead, do it, make sure that I'm awesome. I know I'm a beast, and I know that I got it. Everybody wanna talk, but we the ones making profit. We the ones been taking over, ain't nobody gon' stop it.
Ambitions of a rider, fall back and let the beat slap. I'm on the E-Watt, doing about 100. Yeezys on the gas, dodging all the speed traps. Trap or die, nigga. Focus on the bag. Young money, cash money, that's a menard. Blowing money fast, getting it right back. Blame it on the trenches. I lived in the trenches. I do what I gotta do to never go back. We taking over, we taking over, we taking over. We run the city street, and we take trips monthly all across the country, trying to get this money. We taking over, we taking over, we taking over. We up the score on the street. You either stack or you star. I make it look easy, you make it look hard.
You make it harder than it's supposed to be. You haters trying to get close to me. That's why we taking over city streets and industry and never being indiscreet. Bigfoot and Sasquatch feet, stepping on my enemy. Fuck you niggas take me for, acting like a jokey joke. My style, hostile, been harder than before. I been getting money, yeah, that's why I up the scope. Busting moves, making plays everywhere that I go.